Good evening, guys. It's 5 p.m. Today is March 30th, and tomorrow is a month end. So tomorrow is going to be roller coaster ride, also like today. So I was looking for that down day, right? So overall, this week and next week will give us some clue whether ES wants to go all-time high. It's a repeated statement. I'm going to keep it on until end of this week and probably next week. Okay, strong down day is coming. Watch out for signs, right? Till then, continue to favor longs at the dip, right? So this is always you have to keep in mind now going forward, for a few days. It is all about levels and bias at this point, right? Unless one down day happens and price starting to balance, right? Till then we have no choice but look for longs intraday if everything is supporting, right? At the same time, we have to look for these signals too, right? So today above 4600, aggressive buyers are in control in general. Below, some sellings may come if you see a strong rejection from 46.23 or 16. Okay, breakout above both areas, buyers will take controls toward higher up areas, right? Now 45.10, this, this, all the areas are important. Okay, so remember all these levels, above 4600, above, some aggressive buyers are in control in general. And at the same time, I'm also repeating here, rejection from these areas, sellers, some selling may come. Okay, thank you. It's all about the levels, right? Dream numbers are important as usual. So today's dream number was 220 and 182. Both held actually, right? Price went above 182 and then it held it for a few minutes. Then it took a breakout, went straight into 220 and then it got a rejection, right? That's where I took the trade, so I took like 2-3 times at 220, and then a bailout. Third time actually it worked, but that's how it is. Yesterday's low and 1490 are the support for buyer to hold it above for today. Did they hold it above? Yes. Did price tested this area? Yes. See, that's why I put it here, for a reason. Ideally I want them to hold it above 15,150 for aggressive buyers, right? So you can see how price rotated around 1550 and then there was a break below it, and for sellers I want them to keep the price below both dream number, which is 180 and 220, and break below 150. Okay, so basically I'm talking about both parties today. Russell, I did not look at it today, I didn't get a time, but you can read through this, Dow also you can read through this and see how price behaved. Crude, I also did not get a chance to look, so I'm not going to cover because I'm running out of time and the video will go in a larger in a length. So but you can see these things, right, and then see how it played out. Dream numbers are here, right? So let's go into here. So right of the open, right, I saw, okay, so AD is negative, right? Momentum is below zero line, right? And NQ, as per pre-market Discord, in Discord we talked about the importance of 150, 140 area and this 182, 176 and the dream numbers, right? So all three areas are important, and then of the open, a move can happen right from here, and ES, I think it was 16 I said, so 16 and this can generate a move and give us some clue, and then they have to go through the 23 area, 10 and 16, that is what I said in ES, 10 and 16, and then it has to go through this bold area, and then above 23 also, right? 23 was also important because rejection from there, sellers could be active, right? That's the idea. And so 10 was a line in sand, I guess, let me see, backup line in sand is 46, aggressive line in sand is 10, and this area, 23 and 23 basically, it's a seller's line to keep it below, right? So you can see it here price tried to take 23 but failed, right? But before that price tried to fill the gap here, see that, but due to this bearish disconnect was there, right? And then again here it attempted it. So in the morning I shorted it right at 16, and my target was lower, but I knew that 10 area buyers could become active because it was line in sand, right? But the way it happened in the morning, so it fooled me actually. So I didn't take the profit, it broke below this little balance, right, and then went down, right. So I shorted at 16 right of the open here, a few minutes. At the same time, I took the short in NQ also at 182 dream number, right, and then it went back to 150. So at this point I thought, what, this thing is down, right, this thing is holding below zero, so it should take out 4610, right. And what if today could be the trend down day, right? So I didn't want to bail out, because in trend down day price just goes, so I did not bail out, did not take a profit at 10, right? And then it popped back up here, I shorted, added more, right? And NQ also here I added more, right? And then it just balance, and here it tried to break out. The moment it popped back up, right, I cut it, the add-on one, and still I held this one, right, and then the thing went here, I bailed out. NQ also same thing. So this price activity in ES was garbage actually. It was driven by totally NQ. NQ was refusing to go down. Multiple attempts it tried to do it, but it couldn't, and because of that ES was ready to go down. It was just because of NQ it was thing was holding, and it was difficult to hold the shorts, right? But since ES was weak, I didn't want to go long, as long as it is holding below 23 and gap fill. And then finally it gap fill, right? But in pre-market we talked about it. Today could be a look for fail breakout or genuine or legit breakout, fail breakdown or legit breakdown. Those are the things only you should be trading, not in the middle. That is exactly what we discussed, right? So here you can see there was a breakout attempt, right? And then again, and then it got rejection immediately, right? I was watching this thing that, hey, it's a gap fill, it got rejection, AD is still below zero, right? And NQ has a breakout attempt here, right, straight into dream number. So now, in Discord I say, what, it should hold about 208 or 202 here after this breakout. Otherwise it will fail and NQ can move down 200 points straight down, if this fail breakout happens, right? So here I took the short right here, at the first test, because I was still thinking that this AD is not that strong enough, and in NQ the way it went up straight into dream number, if it gets a rejection, man, it could be lottery, because this things it struggled a lot, and there were a lot of sellers here, So, and NQ, if you look at it, every breakout fail, fail. So it could be happening around the dream number here, So based on that, so I continue to take a shorts in NQ, like this, I didn't take the profit though. See, that was the problem, because I was looking for the down day, and then, that was my mistake. But anyway, I didn't take the profit, like little minor profit, and I cut it, right? Finally here it came, I shorted it, my stop was only 5 point above, 223, and then, it worked out in my favor, and then damn thing again bounced it, right? So here this time I bailed out because of ES was testing its morning low, so here I bailed out, both of them, right? And then I was not planning to take any trades, but then this breakout happened, right? Then I said, okay, so now only choice, but at the time ES was at 16, right? So I said, man, so something is off, and AD was not even higher, it was balancing, right? It was not trending higher. So I was thinking, man, what's going on? This breakout, I thought this breakout fails, and then damn thing, it just went down, popped back up. I again shorted it, at 220. And ES, I shorted at this pop up, at 10. At that time in Discord, I also said it should hold. If sellers are there, they have to hold it 10, 12 area in ES, that is the line in sand. And then boom, I took the short here, built out at 96, 98 here, which is this area, somewhere here. And then this things, right, I was looking for the 200 point down move, but the way it went down straight, I built out here with the ES, because now it's exhausted at that point. And then the way it bounced back up here, right, I actually, after this I said I'm done, because 11:30 I stopped trading, and then I don't trade for later in the day, that is what. So that's it. After this I stopped trading, right? Then I did not watch this price action. I came in between to check, but I really didn't bother after 3 o'clock. So, and then again you can see it here, price just held below this 10, 11, right, consistently. and AD did not go anywhere. It was balancing, momentum was neutral, right? So it's like buyers were buying a dip basically, NQ, however, was still stepping up, right? But in NQ I said line in sand is 192 or 162, for entire day. After this point onwards, that was I said, right? So here 162, ahead of it 150. Remember 150 level from pre-market, that was a short, right, at 160 here. And here also at VWAP you can take a short, but reactionary, because now you can see it was slowly stepping up, right? And then here finally you can also 192, here you can take a trade also, because it was line in sand as I gave you, right? And yes, there was no trading, because yes, it's not good instrument in this choppy environment, but after this breakdown happened, like this, and then momentum minus 800, it is trending down, right? That's where you take this trade right here, along with NQ below morning low right here, right? It pop back up, break below this morning low again, right? Pop back up with ES, short right at 106, 107, here, and then you can ride it till yesterday's low, both of them, right here. And so that be all, so it was hard, but only good trades were, this was, I wouldn't consider a good trades, because it requires a proper reading, right, and context. So this was risky to short here, but I knew the pattern was, it was failed breakdown, breakout, failed breakout was going on in the overnight. So neither party was in control, and by looking at this morning price activity, I knew failed breakout chances are there, so that's why I took this trade, and it was lining up with ES gap fill and all this thing, and internals were not that strong, so that's why I took this trade, right? But even though if you did not take a trade, but later in the day this was a good trade, so, and that be all for today. Now hold on, so one more thing. Okay, so there was another tool that I was using, Mbox Wave, that I started using, not for this trading but on the side, to help the members, so I will prepare another video for that. But anyway, so I'll see you later.